Hi guys, AC here. How you doing? Another video. This time it's a comparison video between a Creed and an affordable Lalique. Right? Creed Bois Du Portugal. This was released in 1987, and this is basically what you would call a nice take on a Fougeres. Yeah. But before we get into the comparison video, I'd like to tell you, this belongs to a long family, yeah, of Fougeres. Number one, released in 1955, Chanel pour Monsieur. Okay, now this one is has a bit of spices, and it's not a traditional Fougeres. It's basically a Chypre. So what's the difference between Chypre and a Fougeres? The main difference is the use of lavender and cedar, yeah, and oak moss. So normally Fougeres tend to have at least lavender, oak moss, and some floral hearts in the middle. Chypres probably can give a miss to the floral heart and do some jiggery pokery. Both these type of classifications are known as extensions. For example, Fougeres is considered an extension of the Chypre family. They're both dedicated to manly fragrances. Yeah. So you have floral hearts like carnation, yeah, rose, ylang ylang, but you would have the base as cedar, vetiver, oak moss, and the top as bergamot, lemon, that kind of zesty. That's the combination that you get normally in Fougeres and to an extent in Chypres. So this was released in 1955, boys. This is from the same family and can be considered the grandfather of Bois Du Portugal. Yeah. Next, in 1979, there was another fragrance released. It's called PS Fine Cologne Paul Sebastian, one of the best fragrances you can buy for cheap money. This one is a classical Fougeres with a floral heart, yeah, but lemony top and oak moss and vetiver in the bottom, yeah, in the base note. This is one of my absolute favorites, dumb reaches, when I'm looking for something to wear to office that I want people to smell. It's got nuclear projection, nuclear performance. I'll do a full review on this. It's a beautiful one. But this is from the same family, released in 1979. There are many others which have come in the middle, but I'm talking about the notable ones. And then came Creed Bois Du Portugal. I'll see if I can give you a little close-up. So there you go, boys. This is what I'm doing. For expensive Creeds, I'm going for 5 ml decants. What that does is it helps me not spend too much money and still enjoy the Creed fragrances. So here is a Creed Bois Du Portugal EDP 5 ml. This was released in 1987. And then finally, Lalique pour Homme. This is an EDP concentration 125 ml bottle. This was released in 1997. Boys, you have to see the bottle. It's got a lion's head at the back. It's an absolute beautiful piece of packaging. So they're all related. These 4 fragrances and many more in this category, they're all related. They have either lavender, vetiver, oak moss with a floral heart, this and that, little bit of jiggery pokery. So I've got a dry down of Lalique pour Homme EDP on my left hand. I've got a dry down of Bois Du Portugal EDP. It only is released in EDP concentrations on my right hand. Let's start with a spray. First, Creed's Bois Du Portugal, yeah? Let's go for one good spray. I love it. Oh, man. The beauty of this fragrance is the beginning. Well, actually, it's beautiful all through, but what you smell is nice lavender and bergamot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opening. Okay, Lalique. You can see the difference straight away. Yeah. Now, this has got absolute turbocharged engine racing on. It just hits you. Yeah. Bois Du Portugal. Lalique takes a bit of time to catch up. But then you can see the differences. You smell pencil shavings straight away, along with lavender, grapefruit, and bergamot. And I believe they also use some sort of spices. I think it's rosemary. So, wow. Both are just amazing. I mean, in different ways. This is really green and fresh and sprightly. Uh, wow. Bois de Portugal's opening is superb. Lalique not far behind. Yeah, but straight away you get a smell which is foreign, and that is pencil shavings. So where is this coming from? Pencil shavings basically is a smell associated with red cedar and Indian cedar. Those two cedars have smell which is akin to pencil shavings, and they are well, red cedar, Virginia cedar, or American cedar is slightly warm. So you can see that this smell, this fragrance has a bit of warmth to it. The cedar here doesn't smell of pencil shaving, so most probably they've used Atlas cedar here, which doesn't have the pencil shaving smell. So that's the heart. Yeah, you start cedar starts to come through. The other thing that you would see that there are no florals here, but there are some slight floral aspects. I mean, slight floral, maybe jasmine. Very slight hint of floral, but this is richer. This is straight up, sprightly green, masculine, really strong, good fragrance. This is going to be most suited for professionals who are wearing a suit and a tie and have a good, strong personality, good, strong presence. You know, this can be an out and out office scent all weather, like Green Irish Tweed. This one has a bit of warmth, not as sprightly and not as green as Bois de Portugal, yeah? But it is definitely a day scent. You can wear this to office, absolutely no issues. In fact, I had included it in my list of fragrances which are under £30 for autumn. Excellent for autumn because of the warmth from cedar. Now here's a dry down. Wow. Oak moss. The manliness of the fragrance continues, but it has become a bit mellow. It has got some spicy floral attributes as well. Ditto. This is where they smell so similar. These dry downs, I believe, are about 5.5 hours. Yeah. So the composition of the fragrance. Now this one, same. It has oak moss, vetiver, and slight hint of patchouli. I believe this one has patchouli as well. And they start to smell in the same, very closely related. So if this was the grandfather and if this was the father of Bois de Portugal, these two are close cousins, first cousins. And what's the beautiful thing about these two fragrances are, on a performance side, I think Bois de Portugal is about 8 hours, yeah. Lalique is about 6 hours, so it's not as performing as strong as Bois de Portugal. But what is beautiful about it is when it's about 1 hour, 1.5 hour into its dry down, you can't tell one from the other, and both have equal amount of projection and nice sillage. I'm wearing Lalique under my shirt, and I can smell it. The nice warmth of cedar combined with the manly, slightly rooty earthiness of oak moss, slight rough feel about it from patchouli, the top of grapefruit and lemon, I believe. So these two fragrances are so similar. I would say, if I want to be conservative, I'd say Lalique is about 75 to 80% similar. Yeah, it starts off less zesty and sprightly and less green than Bois de Portugal. Yeah, but then it catches up, or Bois de Portugal goes down because it loses its green, leafy zestiness, and not loses, but it reduces it and gets to that woody, spicy, earthy, manly scent. Both are amazing fragrances for daytime wear. Formal, informal, not a problem. Performance on both almost the same. I mean, 8 hours, 6 hours, but depends on your body chemistry. Under my shirt, 5.5 hours, it's going strong. Yeah, so not much to choose between them, especially when it comes to price. Bois de Portugal, being a creed, is well over £150 for 120 ml. This is 125 ml for less than £20, guys. Lalique pour Homme EDP. So I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you did, do give it a like. Thank you. See you again. Bye bye.